This has been a great day. We've went hiking with 4 or 5 other boats. Most of them have kids. And then going to see the chocolate man and just having playmates, you know, Davis to play with and other kids. That's how awesome this lifestyle is, because you don't see these boats for a couple weeks and then you just happen to meet in the same anchorage and kids get to hang out and play together. It's super cool.
So we're getting ready to load up all of our dive gear and go for a dive here. It's gonna be our first one off the boat here in French Polynesia. All right, got boat hair, don't care, but we are heading over to Nuku Hiva today. Just heard back from Just Cats. Our inverter is the parts to be in tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be ready to ship back on Mondays.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way. We got what it takes. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
So we just left our first anchorage at Oa Pou, and we are headed to the second anchorage, which supposedly has a really good hiking trail and
Up to a waterfall.
And something very near and dear to Shannon, chocolate. So we've got about an hour and a half sail to our next anchorage here at Oa Pou.
So today we are going to check out, I guess, the waterfall hike with a bunch of kid boats. So that's gonna be fun.
We joined up with 6 other boats and made our way through town to the waterfall hike trail.
Here.
Charlotte, that's the same one I got.
How many?
How many?
They've got 4. Well, we would like some. No, you get. We got them.
You got one. You got 2.
I've never had one.
A carambola.
What does it taste like? Hey, I ate a little bit of a lemon. I'm feeling a little hyper now.
Brought a GoPro with us.
What you think?
That's awesome.
After a refreshing swim, we hiked further up the mountain to find Manfred the chocolate man.
My little girl is my baby.
What's her name?
Stoopy. No, Shoopy.
Manfred is a German ex-helicopter pilot who has made French Polynesia his home for nearly 30 years. He is quite an eclectic man that reminded us a bit of Willy Wonka. The Chocolate Man of Oa Pou doesn't advertise. His name and location are spread amongst cruisers like wildfire. He produces over 12 varieties of chocolate from his homegrown cacao. Everything that he uses is grown on his farm, water is piped from the mountain, and electricity is made with solar and a water generator. Pretty impressive. Manfred sets out this container to blindly try his chocolate.
He's so cute.
Just pass it around.
How's that taste, Chris?
It's like coffee.
It's
bitter. Did you all get one?
It's
Davis, did you try it? How is it?
I think mine had chili.
And dark chocolate.
It's dark chocolate. Oh, that one's much better.
Have you had any?
I had a piece, yeah.
So when you come, he gives you this plastic container, and you don't know what, there's probably 12 different varieties in there, and you just grab a piece of chocolate, and it's kind of like that game that you play with, I played with our kids, that Bean Boozled game where you grab a jelly bean and you don't know if it's like dirty sock or banana cream pie when you grab it. So there was like spicy pepper, there's orange, mint, Rice Krispies, nuts, just depends on which one you grab. To place your order, you check your boxes on this card, and then he goes inside his freezer and brings out the chocolate. So if you're coming to visit the Chocolate Man, bring a cooler bag to carry it back on your way home. No excuse not to work out in the islands. You just make your own weight bench and set.
People's got their names on.
Yeah, many people come here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's really cool.
This has been a great day. We've went hiking with 4 or 5 other boats. Most of them have kids. And then going to see the Chocolate Man and just having playmates, you know, Davis to play with and other kids. That's how awesome this lifestyle is, because you don't see these boats for a couple weeks, and then you just happen to meet in the same anchorage, and kids get to hang out and play together. It's super cool. I'll tell you, one thing we have learned is how to identify trees, mango trees, lime trees, papaya trees, to forage our own fruit, which is kind of cool. I'm just, you know, not used to doing it, but it's really, really cool.
So we're getting ready to load up all of our bag gear and go for a dive here. It's going to be our first one off the boat here in French Polynesia.
So there's no underwater footage from that, but hopefully it'll be a successful dive so we can get some great footage next time.
Let's get some practice in today.
Yeah, just getting practice in today. It is 7 a.m. and we are getting ready to go on a hike. It's like 4 to 6 miles. Beth and Carl and Evan are going on a hike. We'll see how this goes. To the top. Oh my gosh, did not think we were gonna make it. That was brutal.
Several times along the way we thought about turning back.
We did, and we kept going, and we've made it, thank God. We still have a little bit more to descend, but sweetheart, we have a view.
Alright. We're only at 5 miles exactly right now.
Shut up.
We don't have
We have 3 more miles to go.
It can't be.
All right, got boat hair, don't care, but we're heading over to Nuka today.
No, don't even say that.
Try it again.
That was the stupidest you've ever said.
All right, we are getting ready to pull up our anchor. We're leaving Oa Pou and heading to Nuka today.
No, actually, let's see your hands. What happened when you were playing with the kids at the boat ramps?
Got some blisters.
So we've got some blisters. We've got like a contact dermatitis that's in between his fingers. So we're treating it with some hydrocortisone and some Benadryl and some Zyrtec. It's getting better, but he's not going to be in the water for a little bit. But did you have fun playing with the other kids?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all slid down that boat ramp for probably 4 hours. What was the issue this morning?
We had first reef and second reef in the main. That we had it all pulled tight, and so when we were trying to go to a full main, it was causing a lot of friction, and so we were having to loosen the reefs through the whole line, probably because they need to be changed out and then everything greased. So it took us a little bit longer to get everything up, but everything is up now. We've got basically a little bit too much wind now, but we're gonna just go with it because we're doing 7 knots. We are pulling into our anchorage here, and we gotta run the engines to get in here, so hot showers tonight.
Yay! I haven't had a hot shower in,
Good long week and a half, 2
oh my
weeks.
gosh, it's just been cold showers. So this will be a nice little treat. And we have made it to the beautiful anchorage in Nuka. And it's funny, like you see, like we saw this one boat over here in Panama, you just kind of hop skip each anchorage with these boats, and it's kind of like you move neighborhoods with these boats too. So if you don't like your neighbor, you just move, and then if you get into an anchorage and you see a boat you don't like, just go to the next anchorage. So we talked with 3 of the other boats that their kids were playing at the boat ramp with the local kids, and come to find out must have been toxic algae or some toxins in the algae, because one of the other girls has blisters on her fingers, and then 2 of the boys had high fever, so and sore throat. So that's kind of consistent with the release of toxins from the algae. So yep, Davis is just going to have to stay out of the water for a couple days.
All right, I just heard back from Just Cats. Our inverter is the parts be in tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be ready to ship back on Monday. So it should be waiting for us in Tahiti when we get there. I asked Tony over Just Cats what happened. He basically replied, he goes, it's a board that fails. He says it's crazy because Victron is aware of the issue that they're having with this board, and they're trying to find what's causing it. He said, but once they replace the board, they've never seen them fail again. So, and we've actually, since we've posted about this, we've had 3 or 4 other boats that have the Quattro 5 kilowatt that we have the same kind of failure. So obviously it's a Victron issue with the Quattro that they know about, but I guess once it goes through the repair, everything's kosher. I just don't want it to happen again. So, I mean, because we're out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, we're somewhere, but it's so hard to get products and things here that it makes it just difficult. And, you know, to have something break and have to send it all the way back to the United States and then have them fix it and have them ship it all the way back here, I mean, it's a pain in the butt.
It's just a frustrating thing that Victron knows that this is a known issue, and
they can't test these things before they put them out to, you know, put a huge load on them or whatever is causing it to have the board fail, and then or just replace the boards. I don't know. It's weird.